Hello, this is the Deep Earth Singing Moon card reading for the week of 10th of October 2016. I am here with the Wildwood Tarot cards, and I also have Roxy the cat accompanying me, purring away beside me today. Who's just there. Let's hope she's good. So yeah, I've got 3 cards for you to choose from, which I'll just show you now. Card number 1. Card number 2, card number 3. Okay. So card number 2, card number 1 in fact, is the Ace of Stones, the foundation of life. Beautiful stone carved with markings. And I'm really seeing this card today as it really looks really drawn to the sort of arrow tip like nature of it. It really looks like stone is breaking up through the earth. Revealing all of its markings, revealing all of the hidden texture of the stone. So maybe you are on the cusp of a breakthrough, or maybe you are there already. Maybe something's really just becoming clear for you or becoming revealed to you, or you're really stripping back the layers on something to get to what's underneath. And wow, what a beautiful surface is underneath there, and what beautiful symbols and signs are revealing themselves to you. The stone is set in quite barren surroundings, so it feels like there might be not that much to go on. It might be that these just subtle markings are all you have as a sense of the map forwards, and it feels like a call to have faith in those markings and to feel your way. The stone is very textural and very tactile, and could really be experienced by someone with no sight and with their eyes closed, and it feels like a real call to feel your way forwards and make use of the symbols and the signs that are there, however subtle. They're a map, and they're leading you forwards, and they're leading to you towards a breakthrough, a change, something really fundamental shift. And the stone's bathed in light, or it's surrounded by light. It's not feels like the darkness is still there, but there's the potential to really come into the light if you follow those markings. And just enjoy don't feel like you always have to rely on things being really clear, and actually rely on there's your other senses to use. So this feels like a real call to use your other senses, your intuition, your sense of touch, and that kind of have confidence in those other senses and other abilities. Okay, card 2. Card number 2 is the Knight of Vessels, Eel. What message does eel have for us? Eel is suggesting a real delicacy of movement, a real skill in cutting through the water and slithering through in the most it's not quite the right word, but the most economical way, in the most streamlined way. And I'm really drawn to this little branch here that really seems to be pointing down towards eel, and the delicacy of the branch and the leaves and the delicacy of eel's tail, and just this real beautiful sliding through the water. And I think the message that's coming through with this card is around gracefulness and taking the path of ease, and not always feeling like you need to, or that the path needs to be rough and rugged. Actually, sometimes there can be a real fast movement and a real progression made with grace and ease. And yeah, eel knows how to do that. And just is cutting through the water, and just such pleasure in making shape in the water, in gliding and sliding through the water. And there's a little bit of danger always in this card, I sense, with the sword that's carved into the stone, kind of at the side there, hanging with a little bit of ominousness. And it feels, I don't know, it kind of harks back to the previous card with the markings on the stone. But I feel like eel here is, sliding on past and getting on with things. And just, really exercising a lot of delicate skill. So I would say, just have a bit of a feeling into where your skill lies and your real speed and agility, and where you can take shortcuts or really make things easier for yourself. It doesn't have to be tough. So that's what eel brings. Okay, card number 3. Okay, card number 3 is the 10 of Arrows, instruction. And this card, I'm really drawn today to the support that's being offered by this elder here of this child. And often I see this card as being about listening to our elders or listening to our guides in terms of instruction, but I'm feeling more drawn to the actual position of the elder on this occasion, and it really feels like there is there's a message about the support that we offer to others in terms of instruction. So in terms of the skill and the support that we provide in the work that we do. And I feel I feel much more drawn to that aspect. So the aspect of the message being to those of us with a role, much more the role of the giving instruction than the taking instruction on this occasion. And again, it's a call to using skill and that delicate, very delicate balancing act of support. Support for another. The being there in the background while someone else takes their strides forward. And yeah, just the consideration of that role. And I'd say taking care of yourself around those roles that you have, ensuring that you are adequately supported to be taking that role, and nourishing yourself so that you are not being depleted by that supporting of others, and that you're in a really good position to be doing that work. So yeah, instruction, 10 of arrows. And just, yeah, I'm just struck by the gentleness of the older man helping the young child, and yeah, there's a real beauty in that gentleness. Okay, I am going to pick a bonus card from the pack now as a final card for us all. I'm just going to split the pack, if it'll split, and see what we get. Wow. So we have the Page of Bows, Stoat. And Stoat. Stoat feels like a very spring-like card. There is fresh ferns and primroses, I think they are, in there. And it feels and fresh water and movement. And yeah, still surrounded by trees and roots, like a lot of the cards in this pack. Yeah. I feel like this is feels like a call to be looking forwards to the seasons ahead, and just to be starting to see that route forwards, that route through to this kind of shiny light. Yeah, so this is what this card feels very much like, a bit of a call to start thinking forwards. We're entering into the time of darkness, the time of dreaming, the time of making plans, and yeah, this is a bit of a card kind of holding up like the promise of spring. That's how I'm reading it for now. And yeah, that offer is there for the future, but there's preparation work to be done in the dark time of winter. But that promise of spring, that light, the light at the end of the tunnel is there, and Stoat's standing guard in his majestic coat of many colours. And yeah, Stoat's sort of, yeah, holding that safe for us until after the winter. So yeah, it just feels like a little bit of a message of the sort of promise of spring, and yeah, the importance of taking time in the dark winter months to explore our dreams and what we want to bring forth in the spring, in the next season. Thank you, women. Deep Earth Singing Moon. Hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Thank you.